Julie, so long division of polynomials is really similar to our long division of numbers, but we're only going to look at that lead dog term. So just that b, as we try and figure out what goes into what here. So if we look at b minus 2 going into 2b squared plus 2b minus 2. So we're going to ask ourselves, what do we multiply times b to b squared? And one way to look at this too is also a division problem. If we take 2b squared and divide that by b, well, one of those b's cancels, so we know it's going to be 2b. So that's what we would put up here, 2b. We're going to multiply 2b times b squared. Or sorry, 2b times b to get 2b squared. We just looked at this lead dog, just the b. That minus 2 is what we call the puppy dog term. It's just going to follow along. It's just going to do whatever the lead dog does. So now we're going to multiply both of those terms by 2b. So we have 2b times b to give me 2b squared. We have 2b times a minus 2 to give me a minus 4b. We're going to subtract these, but to subtract polynomials, we really just change to the opposite and add. So we're going to change these signs to their opposite and add them together. So that's going to leave me then 6b, and I'm going to bring down my minus 2. And then I'm going to kind of do the same thing again. We're going to ask ourselves, what do I multiply times b to be 6b? Well, we're going to multiply 6 times b, right, to get 6b. And we can see that with the division problem too. If we take 6b and divide that by b, we're going to have just 6. So we're going to multiply by a plus 6. So I multiply both of those by 6. So 6 times b is 6b. 6 times a minus 2, well, that's a minus 12. I'm going to change my signs, draw the line, and add. And I notice that I have a remainder of 10. Now, proper format, we don't write a little r or anything for remainder. We write a remainder as a fraction. We're going to write this as 10 over b minus 2. And that's because if we think about numbers, if we do 2 into 5, we can do that twice. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract that out, I have a 1. And I can write my remainder as 1 over 2. Half of 5 is really 2.5. So I'm just going to tack that on to the end of my answer up there, of my quotient. So I have 2b plus 6 plus 10 over b minus 2. And then to put that in the computer, so we would have our 2b plus 6, and then plus that fraction, 10 over b minus 2. Let me know if you still have questions on that, Julie.